Hey gang, Ronan here. As you can see in this game, I'm playing the Tier 11 or super ship Dalarna. This is a Russian destroyer. This is actually the first first game I played in it. It might still be the only game I played in it. But you know, I had fun playing it. It's definitely got some strengths that you're not going to find on a Tier 10. Now I have to say one of the things that I enjoy about the Yamagiri, is that right? Yeah, is the ability to change torpedoes, and the same is true here. So you'll see right now the torpedoes that I'm using have a 15-kilometer range, and they move very fast. And I don't remember whether the ship has a burst mode on the guns like Yamagiri or not, but if you're chasing down a destroyer, or you see a destroyer, or you know there's a destroyer in your area that is already badly damaged, that's a really good way to wipe it out. Get 3 volleys in very rapid succession, and then it's about a 30-second cooldown. So, with Yamagiri, I try to position myself to be able to get those shots off and then immediately smoke and break line of sight. Now, you can see the Dalarna has a lot of really cool things. It's got an anti-aircraft boost, essentially, for whatever good that does. Heal and speed boost, all in addition to the standard repair. Now I have to be careful of radar here, which you saw me mention in the chat a little bit ago. The radio location indicator is pointing that direction, and maybe it is those 2 ships that we can see, but it seems more likely that there's a destroyer there that's going to be spotting. Now this Guden Lu, I don't know what the heck he was thinking. And our Minnesota and Zhao, they both just abandoned the flank. I mean, they're going to literally go north of the island at Charlie 4 and completely take themselves out of it as they go around that island. I won't claim to understand it. Yeah, there was a destroyer there. Guden Lu. He's dead and doesn't know it yet. Now I don't want to get spotted by the destroyer, because then everybody's firing at me and I don't have smoke to break line of sight. Why he decided to show broadside to these guys, it's just a lot of bad play, really. But what are you going to do? Now I'm debating about what to do with the torpedoes, and I decide I'm just going to hang on to them for now. Our gearing managed to secure the Bravo cap, which is great. Jutland is duking it out with Changmu, and there's a rune there. Got Des Moines helping, Kitakaza helping. And that's what I've been a little bit concerned about. I'm hoping he's going to come kind of cuddle up to that corner there. I just have to stay out of radar range. It won't do me any good to get spotted by radar and start taking a lot of damage. Granted, I have heals, but that doesn't mean I want to start getting my ship banged up. And it's possible that I might land 1 or 2 on the Nevsky here. I think he's just realizing that they're there. Well, I did land 1, a little bit of damage anyway. 20 seconds and I'll have torpedoes up again. You can see the Worcester's pushing into the middle. Let's see what he's doing. He's reversing. I can actually catch the Worcester. I think he's just going to reverse until he's out of sight. I don't think he's going to reposition. 3 seconds and I'll be able to throw torpedoes his way. So maybe I throw some at Nevsky. No, I'm going to go after the Worcester. And Jodo's crossing there. Maybe I catch him as well. Now the Jinan, he's all smoked up. And that is not a ship that in a destroyer that you want to get caught in open water with. Now you saw in the chat there, somebody told Buffalo, get out of there. To his credit, he listened. Fletcher is now squaring off with Gearing at the Bravo cap. Gearing has kind of single-handedly kept us in this game despite our early loss of the Gudenlu. Now Borgonia, I thought it was nuts for him to push up like this, but he did manage to survive. Let's just hope that the Worcester stayed where I hoped he was going to stay. That's one hit. I guess I'll just have to take it. Now I know there's a destroyer out here. And our Des Moines finishes off the Shima. Finishes off the Chenglu. And our Gearing takes out Fletcher. And just like that, bad guys are down to 1 destroyer. And I am detected by their Dalarna. So you can see the reload on these guns is pretty good. And I'm just going to angle up. Still got the heel. And with Borgonia's secondaries going to work, I think we're going to finish this guy off. The bad guys are going to have no destroyers. Now I just have to give a few seconds here to make sure I don't have a face full of torpedoes coming my way. I think they would have been here by now. You can see they're very fast. And this game's all over but the shouting. It is kind of a blowout, but you can get some idea of what this ship is capable of. I think that's actually from Jinan. So I'm going to push back down here and see if I can spot him. You know, in terms of matchmaking, especially after we lost Gudenlu early, I thought maybe the bad guys had an edge. I've seen Louisiana play very effectively, and you can see our Minnesota player complaining. I looked afterward. You know, I'm sure the guy's really nice, but I think he's not familiar with playing a lot of battleships. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think he's more of a DD guy. And I can remember when Vermont and that whole line came out. I really hated how long the reload was, but at this point, I had a game earlier today where I had just shy of 200,000 damage in Vermont. The guns are phenomenal. I'll just take a guess on where the Jinan's going to be, and maybe I catch the Nevsky coming around the corner. Now I'm close enough here to get radar. You can see I'm right around 11 kilometers from the last known position of the Nevsky, and I'm able to spot some torpedoes, but they're just going to hit the island. Now I'm going to stay far enough away where I think I can angle and outrun radar and hope to catch the Jinan. I've got 34 seconds till torpedoes are back up. Meanwhile, my team is just shredding. Borgonia he ran into their teeth, and then, you know, when things got looking a lot better over here, he's gone. And Minnesota that spawned over here, you can see him over there on the 7 line now. But those guns are accurate even at really long ranges. So those torpedoes didn't do anything at all. There he is. And I better back up. There's the radar. I'll just angle up. Try not to get sunk. Still got 3 heels.
Concentrate fire on the designated target.
Nevsky's not going to keep running straight, is he? Oh, he is. This is going to be really bad for Nevsky.
Problem solved, sir.
Enemy cruiser destroyed.
And, you know, just like the Holland and, you know, the entire line, really, this narrow torpedo spread, if you're lucky, can be devastating. Now, this is going to be over really fast. So I'll just say that I think this is fun. I'm still not really sold on the whole super ships idea. But it is a fun ship to play. And if you're a destroyer player, you like torpedo boats, and you don't mind not having smoke, I think the Dalarna's fun. It's kind of like Holland on steroids. What do you think? You know, oh, I'm talking about the Vermont in that chat box there. What do you think about the super ships? And do you have this one? What do you think of it? I'd love to see your comments below. If you've got any questions about the ship, just, you know, drop them here. I'll get an answer to you as quickly as I can. I really appreciate you spending a little time with me here. Hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time.